So there is two videos that caught my attention after Corona News episode actually came out, where he actually mentioned that the evangelist, who is a former actor, I mean, like we used to watch a lot of his movies back then when he used to act, who is now a born-again Christian, who now preaches on YouTube and warns people about the things that are happening and all this kind of stuff, that he made a video talking about Davido, and he said that his son was sacrificed. Now, he said that in his video. Now, what is this video then about? Is that later he then made a video saying he did not. And so he put out this video where he says, in my opinion, it was sacrifice. Okay? And then goes to say later on, when he is called out on that, people are saying it's insensitive, whatnot, and the whole nine jazz. He then says, no, if you watch the video, I never said that. And I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about what does that type of content do? Like when he puts that out, what does that say and what exactly should we be addressing about that? It's the Actuality Show with daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time over here, do subscribe to the channel. If you like this kind of commentary, we do this on a daily basis. We do what is called Christian apologetics on this channel. New set. Y'all, smash the like button if you do like it. If you don't like it, also smash the like button. There is no reason you should ever be smashing the dislike button. I don't know. Unless you really just personally hate this channel, then I understand. So on this video, let us talk about that. First thing first, if you said it, the first thing to note here would be you just come out, you apologize. Then you make it clear that you've had a change of heart or a change of mind, or you've reflected on what you said, you don't hold to that same view. Okay? That's understandable. If you come out and you apologize, it clears the air, it kind of leaves room for that particular conversation. But it is actually better when you do that, because your audience has heard you saying that. This brings us to the second point, the audience hearing you saying that. In my view, it is wrong for you to speak to the audience about something and then claim to have never said it. Like I said in the first point, you would rather come out and just apologize. There is video where he's saying literally, okay? In my view, it was sacrifice, okay? But then also, the kind of things that he then goes on to actually kind of label out is that they might have done it when he knows, or they might have done it when he doesn't know. Now, Bazalani, I don't know. You guys, maybe you know some, but if you do know of a person who's being part of a ritual where they were not alerted, particularly sacrifice, where they were not alerted, you can highlight it for me. I don't know of such a thing. I don't know. I don't know where they can agree with you on something and not tell you what the sacrifice is. They would tell you. Or they may tell you that it will choose. You might not know, but you know it's going to happen. So when he said they might have done it and he doesn't know, they who and what sacrifice is that which you have heard where they can do it without your knowledge? And what is it? How is it a sacrifice from your end? According to what he said it was a sacrifice. How is it a sacrifice if you then say they might have done it without your thingy? Now, bear in mind, if it's been done on your behalf for it to further your career, how is it going to be done to further your career when you don't even give it the thumbs up? Yes, there are such contracts where a person can be told it will take, like for instance, we've heard this from Sangomas who give Izitwalo and all these things. They will tell you it will take someone, but they won't tell you who, because even then they might not know. So there is such a thing, but the communication will be done to you. You will know about it. So people that have done it and whatnot, I don't know, maybe I can get Portia to actually give her own comment on this particular subject. Is there such a contract where a person can just, they'll take when you don't know, which means you don't know you're in a contract? So how is it a sacrifice? I don't know. Maybe I'm just too ignorant here or something like that. But in that space, to claim that it was a sacrifice of the child to further his career and he doesn't know, that's a very weird thing. That's why I say in the first point, it is better you come out, you just apologize. Because first of all, you said it to your audience. The issue here is that your audience actually heard you saying that. For him to say, no, I've never said any such a kind of thing. Now, I've heard him say things that on his videos that are just, he's adapting to those conspiracy theorists and all those kind of things. Yes, a lot of it valid. But in a lot of the things that he makes a reference about, those people have corroborated that information has been corroborated, has been validated. For instance, he speaks about Katy Perry's situation of her saying that she had to sell her soul to the devil. There is video where she literally says that. So there's evidence that when she was still a musician, she had to actually do something in order for her to give off thingy. She has said that herself. And so that part we know. But then to say that, and then when things turn around or when people start questioning you, you don't say that you have had a change of heart about the situation. You just say that you didn't say it. For me, that is just not the way to handle the matter. Okay? You said something to a family. Yeah? That family might have had to deal with what you said. Address that. And then you said something to your audience. Address that. Dismissing it doesn't help. That's what I think personally, okay? And also this idea of saying who sacrificed to who sacrificed you. I want to just be very clear. I know exactly, because in that video, he actually makes reference to these people, they use gematria and all this kind of stuff. That's when I knew I wanted to make this video. Just in case someone might see this video and not know what was he talking about. The video that he saw, I saw it. I saw the very same video that he talked about. The day the child of Davido passed, there was a guy from the US who made a video about it. And he shows numbers and what. I think it's called Call Something. Call Something. That's the name of the channel. He made a video showing the gematria about around that. And yes, the gematria, hey, scary stuff. The gematria definitely is scary stuff. It does raise a couple of red flags. But for you to, if you have had a change of heart of how you communicated that, okay, you can just say that. Instead of making it sound like, no, your audience probably didn't even hear you. But y'all tell me what you think, man. For me, people, when you say something and you have a change of heart, just come out and say that. But to dismiss it, no, I never said that. I mean, like you said, he literally says, in my opinion, it was. Then he goes to describe a sacrifice that I've never heard about, of where they can take. I just don't understand that. But that's just what I think. Y'all tell me what your thoughts are on that one. For me, if you say something, you have a change of heart, just come out and you say you had a change of heart. But don't make it sound like your audience didn't hear you saying that. I think that is just not the right way to handle information. But I've heard him saying things that are just a little bit off, just a couple of times, but it's nothing worth mentioning here. I just thought this video was just a highlight of that, where a person says something, and instead of acknowledging it, they just dismiss it by saying, no, you didn't hear me saying that. Just the wrong way of handling information, in my view.